Hi, my name is Teresa, and welcome back to my channel. Today I was going to go over the puzzles that I completed in September of 2023. I didn't complete any puzzles in September 2022 or 2021, but we're going to go over these puzzles today. The first one, I've got the wrong box, is the majestic. I call it the Majestic Lion. It's a 300-piece puzzle. It's called Lion and Cub. I will try to put a picture of it up on the screen. As you can see, it comes in this multi-pack. Mega Brands. This is a Mega Brands multi-pack. Oh, I should tell you who it's by. Lion and Cub, 2012, Chris Height. This was a pretty fun puzzle, 300-piece puzzle. It has a majestic lion in a beautiful, I think it's a sunset, I don't know, with a baby cub, a little lion cub next to him. And they're standing on some grass. The grass was a little difficult, I remember that. The sky was a lot easier than the grass. But it was only a 300-piece puzzle, so the whole thing was pretty easy. And I really enjoyed it. I thought it was a nice puzzle. The next puzzle I did in September was Town Mouse, Country Mouse. It's a Ravensburger puzzle, 100, Super 100. There it is. Two mice living their lives. By Jan Brett. 1999. Made in France. That was a nice puzzle. Let's see. The town mouse, it looks like it's raining, and it's a couple of mice, and they're going through the rain, trying not to get wet, with their hands all just so. And it looks like over on the left there's an owl. I think it's an owl. The picture's covering it. And on the right side there's an owl in a tree in the little hole, sleeping during the rain. And then on the bottom of the puzzle is the country mouse, and they are sitting in teacups, fancy teacups, and on either side of them are kitties with teacups. They're sitting in a teacup looking out the window. Yeah, I liked it. I thought it was going to be a little bit harder. I think if it were a bigger puzzle, it might have been harder, but it's only 100 pieces. I like little puzzles. The next one I did was London Bridge. It is a 150-piece puzzle by Richard Harpham. It's also in this, and it's in another 12. This is a cardinal. Oh, there it is right there. Oh, there it is right there. London Bridge. It was a nice puzzle. I think, yeah, these were the ones that had only one piece shape on the 150-piece puzzles. There's 4 of them, and they only had the 2 in, 2 out piece shapes. So, I mean, it was fun, but it would have been funner if there were more piece shapes. It's just a picture of the London Bridge at sunset again, I think, with the lit up. Oh, is that wintertime? Yeah, I think there's snow. There's snow on the ground, and pink sky, and the bridge is all lit up with the lights going. It's just a nice little puzzle. The next puzzle I did was Taj Mahal from the same puzzle pack. Where is it? Right there. I didn't know what it was called when I did it, because I am uneducated and not traveled. I have not traveled the world. I've only been to some parts of the world. Definitely not to the Taj Mahal. But this one was by Steve Crisp, and it is also a 150-piece puzzle from the Cardinal pack, and it also had one piece shape. I mean, they were fun puzzles. Like if you want to just sit down and do a quick puzzle, I think I did that one while we were watching a movie after lunch, and it was just a nice quick puzzle to do, you know. The next puzzle I did is called Hummingbird Garden, 1,000 piece puzzle, Buffalo Vivid Collection. I'm going to try to get pictures up for you. It does have one piece missing. I got it at a yard sale, and that's okay. I thought it was just fine. I liked this puzzle a lot, though, despite the one piece missing in the blue sky. Um, I like hummingbirds. I like butterflies. I like flowers, even though flowers are hard sometimes. I just thought this was a nice picture. It's got a bunch of hummingbirds everywhere, doing all kinds of things. Lots of butterflies, different colored butterflies, flying all around, and then all the flowers that feed the butterflies and the hummingbirds. And there's green trees and blue sky in the background. And it's very nice. It was a very nice puzzle. The next puzzle I did in September is called Days, and it's about Ruth and Shavuot. It's a double-sided puzzle, and this has, you can see the piece shapes there. Um, you might be able to see it when I show a photograph of it also, but very unique piece shapes. I'd never seen puzzle pieces shaped like that before, with so many six sides. uh, one side of the puzzle has Ruth gleaning in the field, and the other workers letting her glean everything, because that's what it says in the Bible, is that she was gleaning, and Boaz told all of his workers to leave her be and let her take everything that she wants to take, even if it's from an area of the field that she's not supposed to take it from, to let her take as much as she needs to support her family, which would be her mother-in-law, Naomi? Yeah. The next puzzle I did was another 150 piece puzzle from the, what is this? The Cardinal Pack. It has that, it's at an opera house. It's a performing center. That famous building in Sydney that looks like, kind of like shark fins or dolphin fins or something like that. Next to the ocean with the bridge in the background and a beautiful sky. Oh, and there's a plane going through the sky, going, you know, with the smoke coming out the back of it, all pretty like. But yeah, that was another one of those 150 piece puzzles with the all one piece cut. 2 ins and 2 outs. The next puzzle I did was, I call it Villains 5. It was the 750 piece Disney Villains puzzle from this Disney Villains 5 pack from Seiko. Tim Rogerson is the artist. 2015, this one has a date. And this one is the 750 piece one. It's the biggest one in the box. There's 2 500s, 2 300s, and a 750. And it has a bunch of villains on it. I can't even name them all. You know, Maleficent, Jafar, Cruella, Scar, Ursula, the cat, the Cheshire Cat, Gaston, and I can't name the rest. But that one was pretty fun. I thought it was pretty cool to build each one of the little characters and put them all together into one big puzzle. And I got this at a yard sale for $2. It was a $2. They had completed one of them, but they didn't do the other ones. The next puzzle I did in September is called Dinosaur World Puzzle by Rand McNally. It's a map, and it shows like where in the world dinosaurs were found, and it has little illustrations. I thought it was funny that on the cover they show these ferocious dinosaurs, but inside the on the puzzle themselves is just the cutest dinosaurs on the whole planet. I liked it though. I thought it was fun. Despite it not being dinosaurs in nature, which is what I really want to see, is dinosaurs in nature. The next puzzle I did was a 300 piece puzzle from the Cardinal pack. I call it Japanese Garden. It's by Dominic Davison. Oh my gosh, did I ever? Yes, I did say. Oh, well, I didn't say. Sydney was done by Steve Crisp. The 300 piece puzzles had more than one piece shape, and I was so glad for that because, like I said, the 150 piece ones did not. And that really, it's just so much better when there's more than one piece shape. But the Japanese garden was nice. It's just like a bunch of beautiful trees and flowers, like red, pink, like beautiful red and pink and orange flowers with green and white, with a lot of green foliage everywhere, and a little stone path to a house. And I don't know if that's like a garage or maybe a mini temple. I have no idea. And then there's a lady on a little bridge because there is a little bridge in that backyard. Can you believe it? A little waterfall, water fountain over there. And you can just see the house in the sky. It's very nice. I like that. I liked it. I definitely liked it. I can't wait to try the rest. I did do another one. I'll talk about it later. But I can't wait to do the rest of them. The next puzzle I did, I gave away, so I just put some pictures up, and I called it Marbles. Um, it came in a Ziploc bag from the library, and it said complete hard. And it was complete, and it was hard. There were a lot of marbles, very beautiful marbles. My friend Tammy likes marbles. So I glued it and I gave it to her so that she could display it, and I'll put a picture where she displayed it. The next puzzle I did is a mini Ebu puzzle of a dinosaur, Stegosaurus rocking out with all the other dinosaurs rocking out with him. It is a 36 piece puzzle, and I love it. I just love that little Stegosaurus playing an electric guitar. There's a T-Rex and another dinosaur playing with the beach ball. And then there's two other dinosaurs on the other side that are just rocking out. And then there's like a dinosaur bird that's jamming with the Stegosaurus in the front. And it's just so amazing. I love it. I love it. I like mini puzzles, especially dinosaur puzzles. So the next puzzle I did in September is a winter visit to the Big Apple, and it's a 1,000 piece puzzle that is typically sold at Dollar General, but I got it at the thrift store. Somebody had donated a bunch of unopened. They were unopened. Mine was missing a piece, but that's okay because it was, it's a thrift store puzzle. I don't mind so much if they're missing pieces. I mean, my heart still aches, but I'm not gonna not do the puzzle, even if I know there's a piece missing. I'll still do the puzzle. But this one I didn't know there was a piece missing, and I still did the puzzle, and it was really fun. There was so much hidden in this one. Try to put some pictures. I didn't quite get as many pictures as I should have, but I guess one of my favorite parts is the Plaza Hotel, and you can see the little bubble from Kevin McAllister's dad yelling, "Kevin!" because he just found out that Kevin spent like $900 on room service. Yeah, there's just a bunch of little things hidden in there. It's by Charles Fazino, I think his name is. It's just a really busy, one of those really busy pictures of illustrated city with just all the buildings everywhere, like every building that you could ever imagine. Um, Grand Central Terminal. There's the Broadway with like where it says like all the ads for what's playing on Broadway. Subway. There's Korean food, Macy's, Tiffany's, Louis Vuitton, Gucci. Yeah, Fifth Avenue, another Tiffany and Company. There's hot air balloons. I liked this puzzle a lot. I liked this puzzle a lot. It was a good puzzle. The next puzzle I did was a 500 piece puzzle from Goodwill. Um, but it looks like it's from the Dollar Tree or one of the dollar stores. It has a name. Fashion shoes. 500 pieces. This puzzle was the fastest puzzle I've ever done, a 500-piece puzzle, and I think it was because of the different sections of color made it into like, I was just doing, what is that, 3, 6, 9, 12, 15, 18 different mini puzzles. So I almost did a 500-piece puzzle in under 90 minutes. I think I have the time, it might be on the picture, but that one, I was just so amazed. I held off on doing this puzzle for so long because it was in different blocks. Glad I did it. It's just a bunch of different colored squares, and each different square has 18 different color squares, and each one has a different high heel on it. And the high heels are all different materials. Most of them are leather, but there's some cork. I see cork, and maybe one of them looks like a sneaker kind of. I don't know. I don't wear heels, so I'm not sure. It was a fun puzzle. The next puzzle I did is called Husking. It's a Currier and Ives image. I got it from the thrift store. It sat there for a long time. For a couple months. Like, it was there forever. I didn't want to do it. I didn't want to buy it. I was just like I liked it, but I didn't like it, you know, because there's a lot of brown. And by golly, there's a lot of brown, and it was tricky. But the image grew on me. Um, the blue is brighter. You know, there's a lot more blue in there. The red on the lady is so bright. And I think those two people are falling in love. I don't know. What do you think? Do you think they're falling in love? I think they're falling in love. So it's a barn, a dark brown barn in the olden days. And 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. There are 6 people and 1 puppy and 2 dead pheasants. And all of the people are husking. One of them's a child. Uh, pulling the skin off the corn and I guess tying them together, maybe to dry it, to hang dry the corn. I guess it's all for preservation purposes. But and there's just the whole floor of the barn is covered in the husk, and even the top back, it looks like maybe straw up in the top of the puzzle. And that was one of the other reasons I didn't want to get it. I was like, look at all that straw, that looks so hard. I was like, I don't know. But then, like I said, the picture just grew on me and grew on me, and I felt so bad for this little puzzle. I was like, okay, little brother, come home with me. We will see. And it had all of its beautiful pieces. We will see how it goes. And I'm really glad I brought it home. It's just a cute little puzzle, and glad I got it. The next puzzle I did is called Mathematics. Kind of hard to tell. It's just one of those little micro puzzles. Even the pictures aren't very, it didn't photograph very well, or maybe I'm just not a very good photographer. That's probably it. I did fail the one photo class I took. So, I also failed math classes. But this is called Mathematics. It is a piece of grid paper, and it has a bunch of equations written on it, like the ones that have shapes, and then the equations that have letters, and then there's equations that have numbers that we all recognize, like 4 times 1 equals 4, 4 times 2 equals 8, 4 times 3 equals 12. Oh, my Lanta. See, it's got simple equations for simple people and more advanced equations for the advanced folks. And this is a 150-piece puzzle. I really liked it. I like the micro puzzles a lot. I have 3 of them, but this one. There's no brand. I just got it. I got it at Goodwill. It wasn't in the puzzle section. It was in the photo section. The next puzzle I did is another mini. It's by a company called Jiggies. I think that, or yeah, is that what it's called? Yeah, Jiggies. For life when life gets too darn serious. This one's called Surf's Up, and it is a 77-piece puzzle of a red Volkswagen minibus. Is that what they're called? With surfboards on top of it, two surfboards on top. It's kind of a rundown looking bus, if I'm being honest. There's rust on the bumper. The bumper actually looks like it's kind of falling off. There's rust along the edges of the windows on the driver's side and on the rear view mirror. Fun little puzzle. Also got that at Goodwill. I get all my puzzle. I think I got most of my puzzles secondhand. The next puzzle I did is called A Star's Iced. And this is not what the puzzle looks like. You'll see a picture of it. You'll see. But this guy was murdered. And one of these folks did it in the background. And you gotta figure out who done it by the puzzle. You read a 6-chapter book. And it sounds like a lot. It's like, they're short chapters, but it's a lot. If you don't read a lot, it depends on what kind of person you are. If it's a lot to me, but it's not a lot to most people, I think. It's a little 6-chapter booklet. You solve the puzzle, and then you try to solve the murder. I did not solve the murder because I am not no good at those things. But I did solve the puzzle. The next puzzle I did is called Cape Cod. Cape Cod Summer Day. It is a 500-piece puzzle bug. Liked it a lot. Also has only one piece shape throughout, but you know what? I'm good with that. I'm good with that. I wouldn't want it for every single one of my puzzles, but for just like a quick, fun, like I want to try a 500-piece puzzle. I think it's great. I think they're great. This one's just like a beach kind of house. I don't see any sand, but I'm assuming that's the ocean with boats in it behind the house. It looks like it's summertime. The sky is so blue. The clouds are so fluffy, and all the plants are blooming. Beautiful purple and blue and yellowish plants, and there's like roses growing up and over the gate through the gate to get into the yard of the house, and there's an American flag flying in front of the house. And that's Cape Cod Summer Day. The next puzzle I did is called The Red Barn. It is a shaped puzzle by Bits and Pieces, 750 pieces. And it is a red barn, and it has like little cutouts to where you can see what's inside the barn without having to open it up. So there's like different floors and with different stuff. It looks like there's a sleigh in there. There's like feed in bags, like all different kinds of feed in bags on all the floors. Little boxes and little barrels of like those little round barrels of stuff. Little bales of hay and extra wheels and farming implements, like those farming tools that you use, long and short ones. All kinds of wheels, pitchforks, yokes. Are those yokes that go over the cow? And there's a bunch of cows getting milked, I guess. What are those? Kitties? Puppies? Horses? Sheepies? Piggies? Chickens? Ducks? Apples? Those might be watermelons. There's a house next to the barn. And there's people everywhere doing barn work. Feeding horses, bringing feed into the barn, driving a tractor, and a lady bringing an apple pie out. Is that what that is? Or bringing apples in to make an apple pie, probably. It's by Ruane Manning, and I don't think there was a date on this one. Was there? 2006. The Red Barn. The next puzzle I did is called Pirate Captain's Dream by Amy Stewart. 1,000-piece puzzle buffalo. This one has, it's like the inside of a ship, like the captain's quarters of a ship. There's bookshelves and lamps and flags and a treasure chest with overflowing with treasure all over the floor. There's maps. There's a hook, like a hand hook, boots, b bottles of just empty bottles rolling around on the floor. There's a skull wearing a captain's hat, swords hanging on the wall, candles going everywhere. Outside the window, you can see they're parked at a very nice location. It looks like a nice vacation spot with palm trees and beautiful blue ocean, another ship in the background, and white sandy beaches. Yeah, this one's nice. And it had this thing said 12 hidden images, but I mean, it was just like 12 objects that you can already see and they want you to find them, I guess. I don't know what, like, it wasn't one of those puzzles where you can't see it on the cover. It's not on the cover, it's only on the puzzle. It's not like that. You can see all the you can see all the objects right here on the cover. It was a fun puzzle though. Amy Stewart. Amy Stewart's always nice. This is the next puzzle I did. It is a mini puzzle, 88 pieces of a kitty wearing glasses. Blue background, floating kitty head, wearing pink glasses, smiling happily. Simple, effective. This is the next puzzle I did. It's called Blue Bonnet Sunset. It is a wooden puzzle. I got this at a yard sale. I didn't know it was wooden at the time. I bought several. She was only selling puzzles, is all she was selling. It was an ad in the paper for just puzzles. And so I went and bought a bunch of puzzles. And I picked this one because it was a different company that you normally don't see. You know, it's not Buffalo, it's not Seiko, it's not Cardinal, it's not Mega Brands, you know, it's not Masterpieces, it's not Ravensburger. It is the Wimberley Puzzle Company from Texas. And I was like, oh, that's a different company. It's not typically a picture I would choose, because to me this is very hard, and it did take me a very long time to do it. But then when I got home, I opened it, and I was like, oh my gosh, this is a wooden puzzle. How did I not notice this? It is a bluebonnet sunset, a field with just bluebonnets a-bloomin', and a beautiful sunset. And it does have whimsies. There are bumblebees, the state of Texas, doves, butterflies. The next puzzle I did is I call it the Wonders of the World. I'm not sure exactly what it is called. It is by Gary Walton, and it's one of the 300-piece puzzles from the Cardinal pack. This was also a very fun puzzle. I liked the little, once again, I don't know if that's called collage style. Every now and then I like to do a collage style. And this time I was like, you know, I'm going to try it, because sometimes I get a little scared. Like I said with the heels one, I was like, I don't know why I get scared of doing it, a collage puzzle, but I do. So I did it. And this is a collage of, I think, a bunch of postcards or photographs of the wonders of the world. There's the Taj Mahal again, the pyramids, I think that's the Eiffel Tower, and then all those rock structures where people like built entire, it looks like castles out of rocks. Like, what the heck? So amazing. That was a fun puzzle. More than one piece shape. Very nice. Good puzzle, budget puzzle. The next puzzle I did is Abbey Road, 500-piece jigsaw puzzle by Suns Out, 2004, I think. Well, 1998, it says. It's missing 6 pieces. I don't know, guys, what do you think? If you had this puzzle, would you make replacement jigsaw puzzle pieces, make the 6 missing pieces for this puzzle, so that, because I feel like I'm also going to donate this one. I don't know. Would it be better to donate it with because it is the Beatles, with the extra pieces, with the missing pieces made, or would you just donate it without the pieces? Or if you bought this puzzle and you loved the Beatles. Like I don't love the Beatles, I know who they are, and uh I couldn't, I think that if somebody really loved the Beatles, they might want all the pieces. Like if you bought this and you loved the Beatles, would you want all the pieces? Would you had wished that the person who owned it before and was like, it's missing 6 pieces. You know what I'm gonna do? I'm gonna make the 6 pieces and then donate it, you know? Is that what you would wish in your heart that somebody would do? Or would you care? Would you be like, because none of the pieces of the Beatles themselves are missing. I'll try to insert pictures again. I don't know. Let me know down below what you would think. What you would want. This is the next puzzle I did. It's a 200-piece puzzle of a dinosaur. 1993 Rainbow Works. Protoceratops lived in the late Cretaceous period. Its fossil remains have been found in Mongolia, while close relatives have been found in North America. It was a small, beaked ceratopsian, about 6 feet long, with a frill but without horns. Intact Protoceratops nests have been discovered, complete with eggs. This is dinosaurs in nature where you still get to learn on the side of the box, Like the cover of the box was so cool on that other one. Whatever. This is the next puzzle I did. 1,000 piece David McLean. Oh, this was brand new. I bought this one brand new from the Dollar General. Um, I had heard another YouTuber talk about David McLean, and I was like, you know what? I'm gonna try. That's beautiful. That is a beautiful house next to a beautiful lighthouse, next to a beautiful beach. I'm gonna try it, and I'm glad I did. And it's by Seiko. Wait, is that where I got that from? Oh, wait. I didn't get this at the Dollar General. I got this from that yard sale lady who was only selling puzzles. Yeah, she was only selling puzzles. That's right. Yeah, I saw Seiko. I was like, wait a minute. Do they sell Seiko over there? At Dollar General? I don't know. I've only been to Dollar General once. But this was a great puzzle. Like I said, huge beach house, uh, rock pathway to the sandy beach with a little puppy sleeping. There's kitties on the deck. Um, every light in the house is on. Um, there's bicycles and toys everywhere. Looks like they have children. There's 5 boats in the ocean. Beautiful lighthouse. Seagulls flying in the air. It's just great. The glow in the windows is orange. It must be sunset. Yep. And I also like the little birdhouse over here. But anyway, like it. This was bought brand new from the Dollar General. It's a Concord puzzle of a sunset. Um, Pavelina art. This is a style of picture I never would have normally picked. It's of, I think, a sunset. Like just a huge sky next to like a body of water and a train track. But it's all just nothing too defined. I got this one because it's a little bit different from a style of puzzle I would normally get where it's just like all, there's nothing really defined. It kind of just looks like all sky to me. And sky kind of scares me, and I struggle with the sky a lot. So I got it for that purpose of like, kind of like challenging myself to, step out of my comfort zone puzzle-wise and do something that I wouldn't pick on my own, you know? but I like it. Like the pinks and the oranges and the purple and the yellow water. I like the colors where people use colors like that, just like amazingly. I think it's a nice, I love the picture, but I normally would never pick a picture like that for a puzzle, like on my own. The next puzzle I did is another one of these. Um, wait. That one there's kind of hard to see. It says San Francisco. Um, I picked it because of the solid color at the top, that turquoise, and it turns out that this particular set, Cardinal, boy oh boy, this had a lot of false fits. If you're somebody who wants to know that false fits exist so that you can avoid a puzzle, I think, I don't know about the non-budget Cardinal sets and false fits, but the budget Cardinal will have a lot of false fits, like this one did. Anyway, it's San Francisco, turquoise sky, very illustrated. You can see it's almost like colored pencil or pencil. You can see all the strokes of the pencil. But you can see the bridge in the background, and then there's some clouds, and then they did a bunch of the buildings, I guess, that are in San Francisco. And then it has that one street in San Francisco that's like really steep and really curvy, like a snake. It goes up. There's some flamingos and some more buildings. And I was like, I'm gonna try that one. Um, a city collage. I wanted I wanted to do another city collage. And the last puzzle of the month is Strawberry Sundae. 550p Ciego. It was $1 from a yard sale. Um, there's a name on it. Bob Pettis. Pettes, 2007 Ciego. It's one of those Americana puzzles. I really enjoy those, kind of like Charles Wysocki style. You know, this one has 3 buildings. One of them's a church, and they are having an ice cream social, and it was sponsored by the Ladies Aid. And there's just all the people enjoying the ice cream social. Children, old people, middle-aged people, horses, puppies, littler puppies. Um, yeah, there's a cow in the background. People sitting on there's stone walls, and there's people sitting on the stone wall. Love it! Americana. Anyway, thank you so much for joining me today on my puzzle through September video, where I share all the puzzles that I did in September. If this is something that you like, I'll try to keep better track of the puzzles that I do, because there might have been some that slipped through the cracks, some little ones somewhere that I did that I didn't document. But I don't know. I thought it was fun. I like watching the puzzles that people do videos, so I figured I'd share my video of the puzzles that I completed in September of 2023. Um, tell me what you think. Tell me what you think. Are these puzzles that you would do? Would you have bought these? Would you buy a puzzle if you knew it was missing 6 puzzle pieces? Um, Anyway, I'm gonna go, and thank you so much for watching. Thank you so much for hanging out with me and for being here and all of that. If you'd like to, if if it feels right to you, you can hit subscribe. Click the like button if you want. It helps. It all helps. I guess I'll see you in the next one, guys.